Hello my fellow creators and welcome to my YouTube channel. It is the second of the month, which means it's time for SheetLoad collaborators to share our version of this month's SheetLoad of Cards sketch. The SheetLoad of Cards is a sketch, cutting guide, and full supply list provided free to all of Call Me Crafty Al's subscribers. I'll be sure to link to Call Me Crafty Al's channel in the description box below. On the first of each month, Alicia of the Call Me Crafty Al channel shares the sketch for the month and explains how to download that sketch. On the second of the month, she shares a full process video using the SheetLoad sketch, including any tips or tricks she may have. The collaboration team also shares our version of how we use the SheetLoad on the second of the month. There are both Instagram and YouTube collaboration team members. To find the crafty creations made by the collaboration team members, you can use the hashtag in the title of the video or on screen now. If for some reason that hashtag does not work, I will have a playlist linked in the description box below. If you would like to play along with this month's SheetLoad of Card sketch, please be sure to use the hashtags on the sketch when sharing on social media. This way we can see all the wonderful SheetLoads being made by all of our crafty friends. Now, if you print this SheetLoad at 100%, the image on the SheetLoad is the actual size of an A2 card. The sketch also shares what supplies are needed, how many cards it will yield, and this month's sketch yields 8 cards, the dimensions in case you want to make one card instead of the full batch, any special instructions, and this month's SheetLoad has a channel member bonus. So the channel members will have access to an SVG file to help cut the partial circle for the CS2 piece. The sketch also lists alternatives or other ways to use this sketch, such as adding gems or embellishments. Now, this month's SheetLoad is a no scraps version using our 6x6 patterned paper. And boy, do I have plenty of that. On page 2 is the cutting guide. This shows you how to cut your patterned paper and your cardstock for the sketch. So this shows that we need 4 sheets of 6x6 patterned paper, plus 2 plus sheets of 8.5 by 11 paper for CS1, and 1 sheet of 8.5 by 11 cardstock for CS2. And you will of course need 8 A2 card bases. So for this month's SheetLoad, I decided to use the Gingerbread Visions patterned paper, as well as the coordinating ephemera. And then I also brought in the Christmas Calories stamp set by Not Too Shabby, and I used the coordinating dies to cut out the sentiment, and the sentiment I used was Christmas calories don't count. And then I did throw in a few of the enamel dots from the Gingerbread Visions collection. So let me share the cards that I made. So I decided to use this pretty pink paper that had candy canes and Christmas mugs and lollipops on it. And on the reverse side of that was this pretty pink rainbow paper. So that's what I used to make 4 of the cards. And just bring these in a little bit further so you can see them. There we go. And then for the next set of 4, I used the same pattern paper, but in the baby blue. And on the reverse side of this one was this pretty pale blue paper covered with snowflakes. And that was my other 4 cards. Now, as you can see, I did some according to the sketch with the larger piece to the right and the smaller piece to the left. But I also reversed them on some of them. So on this one, I did the larger piece to the left and the smaller one to the right. And that was by sheer accident. I started assembling cards and didn't take a close look at the sketch, and that's what happened. Another thing that happened quite by accident was I initially planned to only have this side of the paper showing, the side with the candy canes and the lollipops, but wasn't paying attention and glued the wrong side, but it's still pretty just the same. And one more little accident, and I don't know if you can really tell, but on this blue one, I glued this one upside down. So this coffee mug here is upside down, but I'm hoping that with the placement of the ephemera there, you can't really tell too much. And then to stamp the sentiment, I did use my Gina K Designs inks. And so for the pink ones, I used Passionate Pink. And for the teal ones, I used Tranquil Teal. And I also added a bit of sparkle to my cards. And let's see if you can tell when I don't know that you can tell. A little closer. I add a little bit of sparkle pen to each of the pieces of ephemera, and here are some of those enamel dots. I did start adding glossy accents to one of them, but it hasn't fully dried on this one, so I want to wait for it to fully dry, see if I like how it looks before adding glossy accents to the rest. Now I will be sure to put a link in the description box below to the crafty goodies I used to make today's cards, as well as a link to Alicia's channel, of course. So here are my 8 completed cards using the December 2023 SheetLoad of Cards sketch. Thanks for sticking around to the end. I'd be thrilled if you subscribe to my YouTube channel or followed me on any of my other social media platforms. As always, have a beautiful, safe, and creative day. Thanks for watching. Bye.